Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Project Highrise. It is a strategy simulation management building game that is very, very cool. I kind of like some of the stuff that we played on the channel before, but at the same time, so much more in depth and really, really, really interesting. It's published by SomaSim. It hasn't been released on Steam yet. It's going to be releasing apparently during summer 2016. And thanks to them for giving me a early access copy of the game, by the way. Super cool, guys. Love them to bits. It's cool to note, by the way, test build, confidential. Do not distribute. I mean, I'm not going to distribute it. I'm going to make a video on it. I've got their permissions, so fingers crossed that doesn't count as distribution. Now, I'm pretty certain that that doesn't count as distribution. All right. Anyway, I've done the tutorial. The tutorials took me a fairly long time, actually. There's 5 tutorials there, so we're going to go and jump into a new game. We're going to start a new building. If you've got no idea what this actually is yet, hold on. It's going to be great. We're going to call this 69 Orbital Potato Avenue. There we go, 69 Orbital Potato Avenue. That sounds... that sounds pretty darn good. Alright, we're going to start with a good amount of money. The economy is solid. The tenants are easy to find. Start on a regular-sized empty lot. I guess this is fine. I've not really played around with this too much, but I'm guessing standard is plenty to play the game with. So let's give it a shot. Alright, now we are in. Now we can see that this right here, we'll put it on pause because I don't want to muck around with things too much. This right here is the game. So, first off, we are in control of this building, and we can decide who comes and works in our building, what we build our building, when we build our building, how we build it, if we put toilets in there, if we put shops in there, if we put, you know, we can bloody well put anything we darn well want to in it, as long as I do say so. Anyway, our cash, we got a whole bunch of different modifiers here. First of all, population, prestige. Prestige allows us to get more tenants, time of day, clock, whatever. You know, cash, as we already talked about. Loans, right there. This is the building menu. Over here, we can look at contracts, which we kind of get from the city. So, proof of concept. What is this? Develop 10 buzz. Wait, what? Oh, grants 10 buzz. Status, okay, reach daily revenues of 1,000 to be awarded a neighborhood development grant. Okay, that's cool. More people needed. The city wants more people to be part of the town. Increase your building population to 50. Well, it's already on 2, so I guess this is kind of a no-brainer for us. But we've only got 2 contracts to sign, which means we can only sign 1 more contract, which means that we need to make up our mind. What do we want? 16 small offices? It's alright. 10 studio apartments. Alright, cool. A bit of variety. Alright, well, I don't really know what we want to go down the route of. I mean, we could go down the route of anything. We could build out some studio apartments. We could get some offices set up. I don't know. You know what? I think we're just going to sign the contract of more people needed, quite frankly, because that allows us to really build into anything that we want. We can make an office block. We can make an apartment block. We can make a shopping mall block thing. You know what I mean. You can take on additional contracts to earn cash. I mean, yeah, I know, but I've already just taken them on. There we go. So, proof of concept, that's what we need, and more people needed. Those are the 2 goals that we need to try and fulfill. I'm thinking, quite frankly, that we're going to build some offices. So, if we want to build more floors, this is how we do it. We go into the building menu. We need stairs, elevators, and stuff. That's all got to be built in by us. So, it's really, 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 really cool. Do we want offices to be on the bottom floor? I don't really think we want offices to be on the bottom floor. I don't quite know what we're going to stick here yet, but it's not going to be offices. So we're going to add some more floors. I think that's probably decent enough. There we go. All right, we've got some construction dudes. So I think these are construction dudes, right? Works at construction office. Indeed, fantastic construction offices. We can also get many more like utility companies as well. Can we... Question is, can we actually... Oh, we can totally go down as well. That's kind of cool. How far can we actually go up and down? That's my question. Can we go up? I can't fucking remember how to go up. Oh, WASD. There we go. I knew it was in the tutorial. Alright, so we can go... Okay, we can go pretty high. We can go to 39. I don't know if we can actually do more than that. But holy cow, we've got a big plot to work around with. Your building staff can't get where they need to go. Cool story. All right, well let's get an elevator in place. I figure that that's probably a good place to start. Up here. Great. Yes, you guys want to work on that? Sorry, you guy and you girl, or you guy or you girl? I don't quite know. Rebecca. Yeah, you totally are a girl. That's awesome. All right, well, you're working on the elevator. I'm figuring that the elevator is fine here because we are going to be extending it left ways and right ways, and you know, it should be fine. I'm thinking that it should be fine. Transit. Holy cow, a metro station. We get a metro station down here. As we go through, by the way, we get more and more upgrades, and we can build more and more advanced stuff, and that's due in part to our influence and our buzz and our prestige and stuff. And yeah, I think that, you know, there's just a whole bunch of stuff that allows us to develop as we get later and later into the game. Alright, let's talk a little bit about utilities while we're waiting for these chaps to finish. We can put it in 2x speed, but I don't think we really want to quite yet. At the moment, we have got a electrical transformer which produces electricity, and I think that there is a heat map. There we go. Utility? Is there no, it's utilities in over here. Yeah, okay, so we go into utility view. Maybe there is a utility view. I don't know. I don't know, alright? Whatever. Maybe I'm forgetting something. I'm probably forgetting something. Anyway, we can have a look at the whole bunch of utilities that we can hook up. And this is with the, whatchamacallit? We call it a fucking... What is it called? I can't bloody remember the name of the called. The wiring closets? The wiring closet? Yeah, this is the wiring closet. And then it's different for plumbing closets. Yeah, so it's plumbing closets and wiring closets that we can use. And we need to build one of these on every floor so that we can spread the good electricity and the telephone wire and the cable TV along the floor. Cable TV, for example, isn't going to be bloody well useful in an office. However, it is going to be useful in a studio apartment. So I think that, you know, offices are a grand little place to start. As soon as you guys have finished building the floor, then that's going to be great. We're going to put it in 2x speed. We can also check our outgoings, our expenses, our revenues, everything really. So here we go. Yeah, that's the little overview that you've got right there. All right, office. Let's get an office. Enough bumping gums. Is this gonna work perfectly? I don't know if it's gonna fit out. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. It's honestly not great. I'll build that there. All right. That's fine. We've just allocated an empty space for rent. Yeah, I know we've allocated an empty space for rent. And we're probably going to allocate another space here and another space there. Still missing one little bit there, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're also missing a little bit at the end, but we'll fill that in all in good time. Okay, empty office spaces, insurance offices, accounting offices. What can we do? We can do a whole bunch of different stuff. Looks like the insurance offices don't really require too much, which is fine. You guys expect courier services and you expect copier services. So this is something else to bear in mind, that as we go along, the clients that we want to offer to move into the building, the more money that they pay, the more stuff that they want for their money. So that's something to bear in mind. I think we're just gonna straight up open with 3 insurance offices right now. They're all gonna pay me $100 per day, which is kind of nice. It does cost a little bit of money to outfit the room with the requirements that they need. Okay, you guys are going to go up there and you're going to start working on making the offices. In the meantime, let us get ourselves a wiring closet, and then let's also connect up the electricity lines. We're going to place it out there. It doesn't really matter, but there we go. Maybe along to there. Perfect. All right, so overall, I feel that we're in a grand little position. A grand little position, that's for sure. And we should be getting a couple of people moving in very, very soon indeed, which is hugely exciting, if I'm completely honest. So it looks like Rebecca, you're just chilling out over there. And let's get some rent. Let's get some rent rolling in. It's now 12 o'clock in the evening, so that's fine. And yeah, that's great. Okay, so one of the things that these guys require, right, to make sure that they're satisfied, because of course satisfaction is an important prospect of the, or is an important part of running a successful business. You know, you want to make sure that your customers are satisfied. That's the fucking utility heat map. There you go. I told you I was forgetting something. And the construction grid shows where we can look at. You see that? I fucking knew what I was talking about. Didn't I? I bloody well knew what I was talking about. But there you go. That's something for you. Alright, midnight comes around. Let's have a little look at our budget summary. We took in $500 of revenue. That's fine. I mean, that's okay. That was just from accepting a contract, signing a contract for the city, which I guess is okay. And this shows our daily outgoings, which are not super thrilling, if I'm completely honest. But hey ho. Let's add some more floor pieces. Yeah, I kind of want to just build more and more floors. We can build upwards rather than outwards, I guess. But I'm kind of liking the little preliminary shape that we've got going right now. We're gonna need some elevators, which is something else that we're gonna need to keep in mind. An upgraded elevator that does not need to start on the ground floor. Cool. Well, let's get some construction workers to go and do that. Could get some more construction workers if we wanted to. Construction staff, maintenance staff, and a maintenance office. You know, so could get some more stuff if we wanted to, but I'm not super bothered about it, to be honest. I mean, if we've just got a couple of offices in here, then that's fine. You know, 3 offices, $300 per day, kind of nice. I'm feeling that we're not gonna be using this floor for offices. I feel that we're going to be using this floor for something else. So let's try and figure out what we actually want to use it for. Maybe apartment? A tiny studio apartment? I mean, how big is a tiny studio apartment? A tiny studio apartment is kind of big. Valid placement above ground floor. Alright, well, we can do that. We can totally do that. Can I place 2? I can totally place 2. That's totally acceptable. Who do we want to move in? You require a water pipe and an electrical line, and you'll pay $150. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Or, yeah, tiny studio apartment. Have we? No. I guess, I don't know how that works, actually. I guess we've kind of let it out, but not let it out yet. Either way, let's get our utilities set up. We need some water closets. So I'm thinking that next to the elevator might actually be a key place for this. Yeah, that connects to the water pipe down below. I guess we want it to run up next to the elevator at the moment. That's fine. Apparently, we don't need to connect that up to water. Oh, shit. Wiring closet. There. Boom. There we go. And also, something else that I need to bear in mind is that we, currently there are big pipes that go under our building, but we currently have no way to tap into that. We are going to be adding 10 water connections to our building. The water meters, that's what we're going to get. Perfect. And that hooks us up to the, to the main water supply, which is kind of nice. Clients are going to be moving in, which is grand. Little studio apartments. It's a little bit weird how I can peek into them, but, some people like that, I guess, and at 69 Orbital Potato Avenue, quite frankly, if you don't like that, you're considered a freak. So, we're always open for the weird and wonderful. Oh shit, can I? Ooh, I don't know what I clicked there. Ooh, kind of cool. Anyway, let's put it in play mode and let's see what we can do. We need to find a way to get more and more rent, which is kind of nice. Small cafe or a court vendor. I'm thinking that on the base floor would be a great place for that. Like, just straight up go for it, Fucking do it. And you pay $150. Soma burritos. Cool. Likes high traffic areas. I mean, this is a pretty high traffic area. I'm not gonna lie. Services to support your building's tenants. Construct business support. Apartment dwellers. I don't know what that means, quite frankly, but hey ho. We need some influence to hire some of these people before before we can actually increase our influence. We need to get some more stuff. But yeah, influence basically allows us to bump up our prestige if we place down some like artworks and stuff. So that's kind of cool, I guess. If art is your thing, it's not really my thing, but I guess it might be your thing. All right, come on. We need to be hitting our rent goal pretty darn soon, I think. We're not anywhere near our monetary target yet, however. I'm thinking that we just, you know, it might be a little bit more expensive to build more and more floors, but quite frankly, I'm completely okay with this. Because it's basically costing us nothing at all. So this is going to be one of our most significant developments to date. There we go. Lots and lots of money. Lots and lots of money. Lots and lots and lots and lots of levels. Oh, apparently we can't place that until the one up above has been built. Oh, shit. Alright. Apparently I just didn't click it. Like an idiot. Alright, that's probably one of the most significant investments that we've actually made to date. Can we hire some more building staff? Is that within a possibility? Build cost is free. Upkeep. Maintenance office can only have 2. I think that we probably... Do we want to waste a spot in a maintenance office? I don't know. How much does it cost to build below? It didn't cost that much. It's practically free, if I'm honest. Stairs are a cheap way to connect floors. Quite frankly, I'm okay with putting some stairs down to the basement. They do take up a little bit more space, which is a little bit annoying. However, they are pretty damn cheap in comparison to elevators, which are like 300 bucks. So that kind of sucks. We're gonna get a couple of maintenance offices up in this biatch because we want to build our floors at a decent rate, and I'm figuring that building some stuff is probably a good way to go. Okay, how are people satisfied? Could not dispose of our trash yesterday. Need more trash bins on this floor. Alright, well, that presents me with a little bit of a problem. If we can't get any trash bins for these people, then they are going to be taking their sweet, sweet custom elsewhere. And by sweet, sweet custom, I mean their asses. And if it's anything, if it's something that we need on 69 Orbital Potato Avenue, it's asses. It's asses. So we're gonna have to get this sorted actually. Now, if we go to fucking bins, where's bins? Utilities? Is it in bins? Utilities? Trash. Here, look, there we go. Yeah, so that's the size. It's a two block operation here. But hey ho, trash bins get emptied into trash collection located in the basement. It doesn't have to be in the basement, does it? I guess it does have to be in the basement. Alright, well I guess we'll place this down right here. We're gonna have to do the first little bit of expansion that we really wanted to. Okay, that should be fine, right? I don't know why does this not allow me to do this? Is there some... Yeah. Maybe I just clicked it wrong or something and it didn't want to connect up the buildings or something. I don't know. Whatever the case, we're going to expand 4 levels up. We'll see if we can, you know, manage to get ourselves a little bit of a refuge collection area. And we should be making money today, right? We should be making money today. Obviously, not overall. I mean, overall, we're going to be shelling out shit tons of money. But in terms of cash flow, we should be bringing in more money than we are letting go. Quite frankly, it's going to take a long-ass time for all the maintenance people to actually build out all of the floor stuff. But honestly, I'm okay with this. You work at the construction office. Wish I could get some coffee. I'm gonna try do that. Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing? I'm pretty sure whatever you're doing. Oh, that's pretty illegal in work. That's, you know, try and keep your masturbation to home, I guess. Although it's 69 Orbital Potato Avenue. I mean, anything goes really, doesn't it? So I guess, you know, bring your sexual fantasies to work. It's totally appropriate. There's nowhere to buy lunch. I mean, there's Soma Burritos, which is a pretty legit place to buy lunch, if I'm completely honest. I think we probably need to just play the game in like full speed ahead mode. I think I just need to appreciate that. But yeah, lots and lots and lots of stuff is happening. Lots and lots and lots of stuff is happening, and that is good. Where's the other person? It's 9 o'clock at night. You know, get back to your studio apartment, which is in an office complex. Yeah. Hey ho. Anyway, you know, it's cool that we're sort of setting up the infrastructure to support an entire, you know, big-ass building of who knows what. Oh my god, oh my god. Look at our total expenses. They went through the fucking roof. There we go. That's sometimes what happens. And apparently we're losing shit tons of money per day, which is not great. Some way that we actually can check our expenses is by going into this computer mabob. And if we go to budget overview, daily expenses so far today, shouldn't have lost 1,200 today, but hey ho. One-time expenses, yeah, so far today we've lost 1,200 in daily expenses. That seems good. Costs, infrastructure, utilities. Yeah, so infrastructure, utilities, costing us a lot of money. And that's why we need to get a whole lot of offices or a whole lot of studio apartments or whatever set up ASAP. I'm thinking that we're going to have maybe one more floor of studio apartments. I'm thinking that that's probably the best case. Yep, studio apartments. Turn it into studio apartments, please. That's great if you could do that. Let's also get the utilities set up. We could actually come pretty close to going bankrupt here. But you know what? Has that ever stopped me from having fun? No, of course not. Okay, there we go. Electricity. Perfect. I just do it all along the floor because why the hell not, quite frankly. Yes, you need somewhere to put your trash. I know, but we need the maintenance people to finish working on this area. Meanwhile, let's get some offices. Now, our office is actually free. Yeah, allocate space for a small office. That's totally free. That's great. 1, 2... We should really tailor it to offices, but, you know, I guess I'm okay with just having the extra utilities around. Like, these water closets and stuff are going to have to go next to the elevator. Insurance, you pay 105, you need an electrical line. That's fine, we can get you an electrical line. Place an ad for a tenant minus 50 bucks. I don't really want to do that, actually. Looks like we might not want all of these offices. You're going to expect copy services and expect courier services. Alright, cool. Accounting. Needs a greater variety of food court restaurants. That's fine. That's okay. Legal offices, what do you require? Pays rent 130 bucks per day. Build cost minus 100 bucks. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I don't think we're going to be doing anything dodgy by getting this. Need a greater variety of food court restaurants. A bit of a problem to me, to be honest, but hey ho. It's okay, it's okay. I mean, I would too like a greater variety of food court restaurants as well. Need at least 3 prestige. We need some prestige. Okay, so we get prestige from having 13 population, more at 20 population, from artworks and happy tenants, from completing special contracts, from move-outs and evictions. Alright, so 13 people is going to be... sorry, 13 people. No, not 13 people. From having 13 people, more at 20. Okay, so... What is this? Let me guess. The whole trash shenanigan. Could not dispose of trash yesterday. I'm working on it, but fuck's sake. This is going to be a problem. This is actually going to be a problem. These guys are not going to cooperate. There we go. All right. Well, sometimes that's fine. Apparently, we're getting influence. That's great. That's quite frankly great. I am really glad that we're getting influence from people that are displeased with the current situation. I don't understand why, but hey-ho. And apparently we didn't... Wait, what? Oh, no. This is a bad time. Total demand is 12. Oh, no. We're going to have to upgrade our capacity. We're going to have to upgrade our capacity. That's a real baller, actually. And we're going to have to furnish some brand new studio apartments. Allocate space for a small office. I'm not really keen on a small office. We're going to get studio apartments, as I've already mentioned. Yeah. Congratulations! You completed the contract proof of concept. The reward payment gives you 500 bucks to be wired to account. If you feel up to it, more lucrative contracts may be available in the contract menu. Great. Okay. We still, lost a lot of money that day, but I feel that we're getting our financial situation under control. We are getting our financial situation under control. And we're going to continue to get our financial situation under control in the next episode. ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Project Highrise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.